My name's Erin. There's a turkey right in front of us. It looks good. Should we fill it up a little bit more? Is it working? Okay. Hey, didn't I tell you not to go in there? That's enough for all 3 broody hens. Hey, wait a minute. But the sun, yes. This is something that Butter Woman would totally approve of. What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name's Erin. There's a turkey right in front of us. They released the turkeys. Yeah, your sandals are on the wrong feet. That's why you're having trouble. Okay. Yep. There you go. Here you are. Good job. All right, let's go. I got my sandals on too. Did Emmett fix this for you? Oh, get your little tootsies in there. They might be a tad bit big. I think those are Emmett's. It looks good. Should we fill it up a little bit more? It has some leaves in it. Okay. Here you go. Put that in there. All right. And I'll go turn on the hose. Okay? And don't get wet. What?
I did.
You're gonna get in there? Hi, turkeys. There's a guinea. There's the other one. There's a rooster. What is up, Boobie Goaters? It's me, Erin, and I'm walking. I'm finding all the golf balls that I know we have. I know there's some out here because I saw them when I was mowing, and I wanted to pick them up and put them under the broody hens. I have one, and I think I just found another one. Is it working? Okay. Okay, sweet deal. Another one. And so far, my steps are 1,943, and it's 10:30 in the morning. I just made Rocky and Loretta and Emmett. Well, Emmett's still asleep, but I made them eggs and bacon because that's something kids eat. Hey, didn't I tell you not to go in there? Is it cold? So a few months back, my son Petrus wanted a couple of golf clubs, so we got them. And then we found a bag of golf balls at the Goodwill. I see you, sweetie. Yeah, you're super wet. I swear I saw like a yellow golf ball over here. This is good because it gets me my walking in. There's a golf ball somewhere in the midst. I got a question about my varicose veins and the carnivore diet. Found another ball. That's enough for all 3 broody hens. Golf balls are great too, like if your hens break their eggs, or you have somebody or some hen that eats their own eggs, you put a golf ball in there, they peck that, they won't do it anymore. I don't know if the brightly yellow colored one is going to be helpful. All right, I'm gonna watch you do it. All right, let me see you do it. 1, 2, 3. Hey, wait a minute. I don't like your game. What are you doing? Just fill up your pool, young lady. I'm watching you. So with the varicose veins, you still have your varicose veins and you still have your spider veins. I've got both. But there used to be a heaviness in my left leg, which I do not have anymore at all. It's gone. It's gone because I went carnivore. It doesn't hurt. Although my varicose veins weren't always like very troublesome, like some people are in extreme pain. Some people are in extreme vascular pain with their varicose veins. Me, not so much. They never really hurt as bad, but they've always been heavy. Like, they feel heavy. The pooling of blood at my ankle isn't as bad as it was. It used to be really purple down there. It's not. It's lightly purple because I still have them. I did have surgery, but they couldn't take out the really big vein on my left leg. So I still have it. It doesn't bother me at all because they couldn't get into the artery, probably. I don't know. I'm no vascular specialist, but whatever it was, they couldn't do it. And it was a really, really good vein doctor. Like, this dude was prominent in the community of the vein doctors, okay? And he couldn't do it. And it was a good thing, too, because right after that, I found out I was pregnant with Flash having the surgery. So it was probably a good thing. And I don't care. I like my varicose vein. I think it's super sweet. But it doesn't make me tired anymore. I don't have to, like, elevate it all the time to make it feel better. But I can if I want to. If I'm out and doing my steps, like these 10,000 steps a day thing, it would have killed me if I wasn't carnivore. So it did on when I was at the post office and I had to walk 20,000 steps a day. It wasn't a big deal because at the end of the day, I was just tired and I laid down and slept. And like I said, my varicose veins never really hurt me. They just felt kind of heavy. But on carnivore, they don't feel heavy. Like, there's this weird dragginess to your whole body. So I always thought that my lack of doing things wasn't diet related. It was more my varicose vein was making me more tired. And it was diet related, obviously, because here I am doing stuff all the time because I am feeling so much better on this diet, this carnivore diet. I usually feel even more like crazy hyper when my ketones are up, like really high. When I feel that, I'm just like, oh yeah, let's go. It's always a good thing. Now I'm just walking around so I can keep my eye on a little bit while she's playing in water and trying to shoot me with it. I'm getting some steps in. I already fed the ducks and the geese and the chickens. And I fed some of them up here too because this morning somebody honked and the white ducks, I don't know how they got out, but they did. They were on the road and I had to like chase them off the road because they're kind of really dumb. I don't think I'm gonna get ducks from Tractor Supply ever again. Hey honey, don't take the hose out. Keep it in the pool, okay? Or I have to turn off your pool. You're looking pretty wet. You want me to go ahead and turn it off? Can I walk around one more time and then turn it off? All right, cool. I'm gonna walk around one more time and turn off the hose. It should fill up high enough by then. None of this is even over here. It's like a slight slope. So the pool, you can, whenever we fill it up, half of it's kind of deeper than the other half. The rain this morning, it was like thunderstorming again. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to pace the house. So I'm really excited that it's not raining anymore and I just can get my walking in. It's good to walk. Let me show you something. It looks like all the water rushes and it rushes from that slope and it comes down. And this is a big sinkhole. It's covered up with tons of wood and everything to keep everybody away because it goes straight down. And that's where the water ends up. Like it just rushes into the sinkhole. It's crazy. But the sun, yes. Get some sun on my face. So I saw a comment, and I think it was Terry, because she was like, for how long you're out in the sun, you'd think that I would be darker. I do not burn, and I don't get very dark. It's pretty crazy. There was this one summer when I was in maybe 10th grade, going into 10th grade, And for the whole summer, I decided that I was gonna lay out on the deck near the pool all summer and try to get a really dark tan. I tried very hard. I did not get a tan. Not at all. I tried my best. I was out there for like, I'd go swimming, I'd lay out on the deck, I'd lay out maybe for 2 hours every day. And I still, and this is all summer vacation, so what is that, like 8 weeks maybe? Pushing 8 weeks of doing that. And I looked like I had the same skin tone. I was just like, well, that's it. I'll never tan because I don't burn. It's very rare for me to burn. And I've always been that way. But then I was thinking about it too. Here, the sun is hotter and I'm always out. But if you notice, there's a lot of darn trees and not a lot of sun hitting. So it's actually cooler where I'm at instead of the normal temperatures. But it also still just gets as hot and as humid. It just feels a little bit cooler because of all the trees. So if it was just open field all the time, I'm sure that I might be a little darker with the sun. But I just don't tan. No, and I don't tan very dark, and I don't burn. I've always been that way. I don't know why. I had my ancestry tested years ago. I spit in a tube. And there's nothing in there that suggests anything different from what... Look at you. We had a turkey adopt 2 guineas, and now they're all like the best friends ever. They get along so well. Sorry, I was discussing something and I just thought, you know, these turkeys and guineas look really, really cool to watch. They're just, turkeys and guineas are really cool to watch. And this little baby. Let me see your trick. Boogers. Come on, butter baby, let's see it. The butter jump. Okay. Yep, that's slippery. Good job. You lost a flip. Almost 3,000 steps. Keep walking. You want to walk with me? To ground. That was fun. That pool is cold. I bet your whole body is cold. You want to see something funny? All right. Those golf balls in my pocket hurt my head. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're out here walking until we're dry. We'll get to that 10,000. I put the step counter on the outside, so hopefully it doesn't get ruined by me getting wet. Hey, what's up, Boobie Goaters? It is like 1:30. I felt like I was walking forever, and I got to 10,464 steps. That's pretty good. And then I'm sitting on my butt. I've got a Topo Chico with me, the lime one. I've got a few of these left. Emmett likes them too. He likes these ones. So he has a fun time opening the bottles. Anyway, I'm going to go watch Target Prime Ribs live. I've already missed like 30 minutes of it. But I was walking. I was outside. What is up, Boobie Goaters? So, Rocky's been sleeping. I was gonna take a nap, but my daughter informed me that I needed to wake her up at a certain time, so I couldn't just like take a nap. Man, I'm so tired. But you know when you're tired, you get hungry faster. So I ate like 3 Butterballs, and I was still very, very hungry. So then I put salt and water and drank that, and I'm still very hungry. So I ended up taking these guys and frying them in bacon grease, because that's what I had already in the pan, you know. I'm cooking the chicken now.
You want it now.
But I'm making these chuck ribs. My son likes them, so they're not, you know, not bloody, because he always gets weird about it. And he doesn't eat chicken. I'm making chicken thighs for the kid. So I kind of ate one of these, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't do it in front of the camera. So I feel so much better now. What do you need, honey? So these aren't bad next day, like when they're colder, and you can like fry them easier, and they get pretty crispy. They look like bread, but they're not. They're not at all. Feeling good. I had to charge you guys. So this afternoon, I was catching up on my true crime. And yeah, the lady has a real soothing voice. I was falling asleep. And then there was a Dr. Westman, and he puts me to sleep. So I was ready to doze off, and then I was like, man, I'm so hungry. They're kind of funny though, because they do look like crispy bread, but they taste like eggs and bacon. What is up, Boobie Goaters? My name's Erin, and I was out at chat forum. Now, where was I? Someone said that they say that I do so much, but I don't eat enough. And I was like, well, wait a minute. You guys don't know about my coffee. So I went into ChatGPT and I said, hey, how many calories? I know calories really don't matter, but let's just hear me out. How many calories is eight egg yolks and 2 tablespoons of beef tallow and a half a stick of butter? And it told me 1,190 calories. And then I said coffee too, but there's not really in coffee. And then I was like, okay, well, what's the fat to protein ratio in this said meal? And it was like 116 grams of fat to 48 grams of protein. That's what I drink for my breakfast, basically. And that keeps me sustained till when I eat. Usually. Unless I do like a major workout and then by like, well, right now it's around 4 or 5, and I just ate like 3 of those weird bread things that I made. They're just eggs and bacon, and I don't even know what the calories or fat to that stuff is. And well, I guess I could kind of figure it out, but I don't really know how many eggs I used, you know? And then for the other thing, which was like that little chuck strip, I don't even know how to calculate that one, but that's obviously protein and fat. So I think I eat enough. You guys just never see my coffee. My coffee is fatty, fat, 8 egg yolks, fatty, fat. I think that's why I get a lot of stuff done, how I get a lot of stuff done, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna try to break the gate. It smashed my hand. I left the eggs down here, and I left my chicken bucket. So hold on. Got a sack of feed on my back. Hi, turkeys. I had to grab some feed. It's almost empty. It's about maybe a quarter of the way full. And tomorrow's Thursday. I think it'll get me through and I'll go buy another bag. Come on, duckies! Literally, you have food in there. I don't have treats. They're in my belly. Get them back in there. Go on. The pond is back. I let them all out so they could play in the pond. Chickens are ruining my tomato plants. I see how you got out. Come here, Cheeky. Come on, get out. You little tiny thing. She's molting. You're supposed to up their protein when they start to molt. I wanted the chicken bucket back, but I don't want to pick it up or wash it, so it can stay out here and get wet again. I thought the quirkiness of this tree was that it didn't have peaches. It's got peaches. Wow. To me, the American walnut tastes like a banana. And the kids liked them, but it was like really hard to open them. And we would use hammers, a board and some hammers, and just like tink. And then I finally got a really cool nutcracker at one of those. I got a really cool nutcracker at an antique store, and I was just like, yeah, this will be the one to crack the American walnut. No, it's not. It's not strong enough, but it will do the pecans from the pecan trees. Or do we say pecan? Pecan. Well, they aren't pecans. That's for sure. All right, Boobie Goaters. I'll see you in a little bit. What is up, Boobie Goaters? It's the evening, and today. Oops. Sorry, guys. Well, today, Emmett and Rocky wanted cream, but they wanted whipped cream. So all I did was take my immersion blender and make cream. It took like 2 seconds. It's a pretty cool machine. I love it. And I made them cream, and there was a little bit of cream left, and I was like, well, I can't eat this. Let's turn it into something I can eat. So I made butter. And you know what I ended up making? A butter ball. Butter.
Can you eat that?
Isn't that awesome? Yes, I can eat this. It's not salted though, so it just tastes like butter, like cream butter.
Oh.
And I'm gonna put it on top of this big hunk of meat that I forgot what it was. I threw it off the package. Yes, Rocky, are you petting my butter? Yeah, I'm gonna put it on it. It'll look really pretty. It's a really, really big butter ball. This is something that Butter Woman would totally approve of. Butter. Steak opening action. Ready, Raquel? Oh, wow. That is raw. Hold on, let me cut it up a little smaller for you, and then I'll put it on your little plate, okay? Oops. I'm having all the troubles, Rocky.
I'm eating them.
You want some butter too?
Look at my potato star.
Here you go. And some butter?
No.
A butter ball? Slice? I could cut it. All right. Hey, wait a minute. How am I going to sit? Oh, I guess they're going to scooch together. All right. See you? All right. Well, let's have some steak. My steak knife is super hot. I left it kind of close to the burner, and it kind of burnt my hand when I was cutting. So I'll wait. It's fine because I had that like basically pre-dinner snack. I'm kind of full from that. It was good though. Oh, my step counting. Yeah, I was lazy after I got my 10,000, so I only made it up to 11,664 steps today. And that didn't even count my morning routine because I forgot to put this on. So let's clear it out for the day. Boom. We did pretty good on steppage. I got really hungry. Maybe I should have just listened to my body, ate then, and ate the big meal then, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have some here though. Isn't that cool about the butterball? Okay, when you make, if you want, I can show you how I make butter. I'll have to buy more cream though, because it requires cream. Cream is always required. You have to rinse butter till it rinses clear, so you get all the solids out of it and you play with it, just so it lasts longer in your refrigerator. But this butter's not gonna last that long, so I really didn't worry about doing that. And the running water that I have isn't spring water, it's well water, and I don't like well water. I mean, I do, but I don't, you know? It's got a flavor. All right, here we go. This is good. This has to be like a London broil or something. Yeah, it has to be. It's a bigger cut. It's 1 pound something. You really can just tell ChatGPT what you're eating and it'll tell you. And I was just like, well, I know I'm not under eating because my evening meals are kind of big. It's like my one actual meal. But that drink that I make in the morning, the fatty drink, it's got everything there to get me to, yeah, I probably hit 2,000 calories every day, maybe a little bit over it. And that's probably why I'm not losing weight. But isn't it like calories doesn't matter and you feel good? Now I don't know. I'm just a confused person. Cheers, folks. So I figured, since I was already at like 4,000 steps, I was like, I'm just gonna lap the barnyard and I'm gonna do that side like 10 times. And then I'm gonna look in my pocket. 9,964 steps. And I was like, holy cow. I'm gonna walk around 2 more times so I get it to 10. And then I was like, done. And I left the eggs down there. And so that's what I did when you saw me down there again messing with that stupid gate. I was getting eggs and getting the geese back in because I let them out. Yeah, I'm always tired at the end of the day because I wake up super early. I really do. And I have to get a lot of stuff done in the morning times. And I do sit around for Old Man Carnivore and Kilts in the morning. I will sit around. I'll get up and make coffee and stuff, but you know. And then I'll get up and get the kids ready. And then I'll sit for Old Guy Carnivore. And if the animals are out, I'm outside running laps and getting them back where they go. Other time, I'm just standing, folding laundry, standing, cooking. I rarely sit. So today, when Rocky fell asleep, I had the ample opportunity of just watching some YouTube and catching up a little bit, not a lot, because I had to get stuff done still, like my shadow mustache with my nose. If your sweat isn't salty, you're not getting enough salt, by the way. This is why I wear these things. They're worth it every time. There's that much left and so much steak. But that comment, I don't eat enough. I do eat enough. I do. I get it all in. I might get it in liquid form, but I do. It's interesting to like check the calorie count because lately I've been upping the egg yolks in the coffee because I have so many eggs. And the kids, man, if I don't make hard-boiled eggs and I don't make like the devil's eggs for the children to eat them all. And it's a process and a lot of sitting, and I don't like doing that. I don't like to sit. So I will make hard-boiled eggs. They'll eat them when they want them, but if they want to make them, it's up to them to sit there and peel a bunch of eggs, slice them in half, and do all that stuff. Because it's like cooking. But this is simple. Eat this. Eat a hard Boobie Goaters. I really don't have much to talk about. I'm just like chewing the steak and enjoying it. And I want to thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Because, hey, one of these days, we'll hit that 2,000 mark. And then it'd be like, wow, why? But, you know, I had a lot of fun. And, you know that weird workout thing that I had, that heavy-duty one? That thing, that's a lot of work on that machine. Now, I worked out a lot yesterday, so I feel really, really sore. And today, my body really wants me to just take a very long nap. And I can't do that. It's impossible sometimes just to relax. So, for me, I will disappear in 20 minutes to my bedroom. Never to be seen again because I'm going to sleep. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with me. Do something. Get out there and do something. It doesn't have to be anything more significant than walking. How easy is it? Is it easy? Yeah. You know, I was watching a live today and they were talking about how small or how wide the streets were in some European countries, and I'm like, dude, that's why they have bicycles, man. Why are you talking about little Mini Coopers when they have bicycles? Bicycles. They're so cool. I love bicycles. All right, I'm crazy. I'm sweaty. I gotta finish this little bit of meat, and I'm going to bed. So good night, Boobie Goaters. But you'll see this in the morning. So good morning, Boobie Goaters, and bye.